Hello, everyone. My name is Kiana Hargrave. I am a career coach. I specialize in career counseling, and I have one question for you all. Why are we stopping in our career goals if we're not satisfied? A recent study by Scranton University shows that only 8% of people are satisfied in retirement. So only 8% of people are satisfied with their achievements in their career when they retire. That is sad, okay? That's totally disheartening. So we need to dig into this because I'm not trying to retire and have regrets about my career path. And I don't want you all to retire and have regrets about your career paths either, okay? So sit back, get your pen and paper out, get something to write with, something to write on, and we are going to get to the bottom of why are we stopping if we're not satisfied. Let's go. So, of course, as a career coach, I really have a motivation to get to the bottom of why people are retiring and they're not satisfied. So I did my research. When I looked on Indeed, these are the reasons that Indeed lists for why people are retiring and they are not satisfied with their career. So we have industry changes, self-doubt, lack of experience, lack of qualifications, doubting any promotions that you get, which some people say, I got this promotion, now it's too much work, or I got this promotion and I don't think I really qualify. It's not really something that I want to do. Time, some people don't have time to really pursue their dreams. Fear of failing. Unclear goals. So we have to have a plan, everyone. Financial obligations and burnout. So in all of these that I just listed, which one resonates with you all the most? Or you who's watching this, not you all, but you specifically, which reason resonates with you the most? Because whatever reason that is, we need to target these things now and strategically overcome them. So when you and I retire, we are satisfied. We can sit back, relax, travel, enjoy our grandchildren or whatever we have to enjoy at that point of our lives. But the things that we can control as far as our careers, our success, what achievements and goals we reach, those things are the things that we should be satisfied with. Don't you agree? So let's see. I would say for me, now I don't know about you, but for me, the lack of experience could play a big role. And I see that playing a big role in a lot of my clients where they have these high goals. They want to be CEOs, they want to be assistant managers and general managers, but they don't have the education or the qualifications. So how do we overcome? You have this big goal, but your qualifications are pretty much at entry level. Let's get into it. So number one, if you have a career goal, but your education does not align with that career goal, then do the work so your education will align with that career goal. It will not just happen by you sitting around and saying, oh, I want this position, but I don't have the degree I need. Go to school. You have the time, create the time, and create the space for the things that you want to achieve in your life. If there is a career that you want to do, that you see yourself retiring from, strike that. Retiring from. And you just need that education. You have the passion, but you don't have the education and the knowledge. Get it. Education and knowledge is out here. It's out here. We have access to it. So now is the time to sign up for the class, sign up for the semester, to sign up for the trade school, whatever the education that you need, take part in it. The next thing that I want to talk about is unclear goals. You just know you want to be successful, you want to be wealthy, but you don't have a clear goal of what fields you want to work in, how you're going to achieve that success. Now is the time to strategically create a plan that will be custom made for your life and your career goals. When you're ready to create your strategic plan of how you're going to achieve those career goals, these are some things you want to keep in mind. Make sure you make specific goals. If you want an administrative position and that is your goal field, don't just put get administrative position. Put the exact field that you want to be in. Maybe you want to be doing administrative work in a hospital. Maybe you want to be doing administrative work at a law firm. So make it specific, and that way it's easier for you to target it. The next thing you want to do is make sure it's measurable. And making a specific goal, it does already put you in the correct pathway to measure it. So one way to measure reaching that goal could be, I will apply to X amount of positions daily, or X amount of positions within this time frame, or I will update my resume within this time frame. So you can measure, how am I reaching that goal? Next, you want to make sure that your goals are realistic and attainable. If you are not a scientist, why put on your goal list that in the next 2 weeks you want to walk on the moon? There are steps that we have to take to reach these goals, and we want to be realistic. We don't want to put ourselves in a box. Anything is achievable, but let's think of realistic ways to achieve these goals. We don't want to make something so unrealistic that we cannot achieve it in a set time frame that we have, and then we beat ourselves up about it. So everything that we are doing today is to put us in a position to grow, in a position to achieve our goals, not to knock us down or make us feel bad. So I know in this video we talked a lot about why people are not satisfied when they reach retirement as far as their career goals. But on the other side, there is also the financial aspect of retirement. The BMC posted an article that states 80% of people are struggling in retirement. So we do not want to be within that number of people who are going to be struggling when they retire. The best way that we can do that is to continue to reach our career goals and not stop. Don't stop at mediocre. The goal and the main things that I want you to get from this video is, do not stop in your career until you will be satisfied in retirement. If you're satisfied where you are, that's great. But always think long term. When you retire, when your children are grown, when you're looking at your grandchildren, would you be satisfied in the career field and at the level that you're at? And if you're not, that is your motivation to keep going, keep pressing, keep strategically knocking out those goals and achieving those goals that are on your career plan, and never stop until you would be satisfied when it's over.